It is now my pleasure and honor to introduce to you the Canon High School class of 2016 valedictorian, Mr. Jonathan Klan. Jonathan is the son of Robert and Nicole Klan of North Strabane. Jonathan's Big Mac career includes numerous athletic accolades as a member of our school's cross-country and track teams. Jonathan was a 4-year member of our cross-country team where he was a 3-time varsity letterman, team captain, a 2-time member of the all-county team, and winner of the team's Most Improved Award. He was also a 3-year member and varsity letterman for our indoor track team. Jonathan also ran for our outdoor track team for the past 4 years, where he was a captain, 3-year varsity letterman, and member of the all-county 2-mile team. Jonathan's running accolades also led him to receiving the Joseph F. Gowan Award. Jonathan's time at Canon also includes countless academic and extracurricular accolades as well. Jonathan is an AP Scholar with Distinction, the recipient of the Harvard Book Award, and he also received a National Merit Accommodation. Outside of school, Jonathan has been a member of our Math League, the Southwestern Academic League, and League CM. Jonathan has also been inducted in the Spanish Honor Society and National Honor Society. This past year, he also served as the senior class treasurer. Despite all these academic, athletic, and extracurricular endeavors, Jonathan has still found time to work at Icebergs and volunteer at the Bible Chapel. Jonathan has also been the recipient of several additional academic accolades and honors. Recently, he was presented with the Marine Corps Academic Achievement Award and was a recipient of the Army Reserve Scholar Athlete Award. Jonathan will continue his academic career as an engineering major at the University of Pittsburgh, where he has been awarded a full tuition scholarship. Ranked first in the class of 2016, please help me to welcome this year's valedictorian, Mr. Jonathan Klan. Thank you, Mr. Crowley.
Yes, my voice is deep. I did forget to mention for my introduction one of my proudest accomplishments, leading the AP Lit team to a 3rd place finish in the senior volleyball tournament. Thank you everyone for attending this commencement ceremony, a celebration of fantastic accomplishment by the class of 2016. There are some people I would like to thank specifically, for without them I would not have gotten to this point. First, I would like to thank the Lord for blessing me with friends and family who support and encourage me to success. I would like to thank my siblings, Haley, Ryan, Jaden, and Trisha, for being with me during my formative years and teaching me the values of sharing and using my words. With a special thank you to Trisha for being by my side almost every step of the way. I would like to thank my relatives for driving here all the way from Michigan to be a part of this event. I would like to thank my friends, and especially my cross-country teammates, who are always willing to help me relax whenever I felt stressed. I would like to thank my girlfriend Caroline for supporting and believing in me this past year. I would like to thank the Minoski family for giving me the opportunity to work at Icebergs, the best ice cream place in Canonsburg. If you don't believe me, stop by sometime. Parlor, just up the street. I would like to thank Coach Galley and Coach Gibson for helping develop in me a passion for running and leadership during my time on the team. Finally, I would like to thank my mom and dad for being the perfect parents. In the past 18 years, you have been there to support me with every failure and to congratulate me with every success. There is so much you have done for me that words cannot express. All I can say is thank you. Before I begin my speech, I want to acknowledge that there are other students much more deserving of this platform than I am. It's 5.5 minutes, you guys will be okay. Some of you have been through death, divorce, disability, cancer, and other life experiences that give you a message that I cannot approach. I do not have the same wisdom that you have, but we must all find our own path, our own inspiration, and this is mine. There is a poster that hangs in my room with a quote from the late runner Steve Prefontaine that says, "To give anything less than your best is to sacrifice the gift." Steve Prefontaine, or Pre, as he was called, was an Olympic runner who held 7 different American records, won 5 different state championships and 11 different national championships, and truly exemplified what it meant to live with passion and to always give your best. While my running career is not as illustrious as Free's, I try to live by his motto and always give my best. This led to many high points throughout my years of running. And of course, there were many not so high points as well. In 7th grade, many of my teammates could finish 4 laps around this track while I was just finishing up my 3rd. Freshman year, I was the kid that parents clapped for just because it would have been impolite to stop clapping. I have termed this the dreaded pity clap. Nothing was quite like junior year when a competitor's teammate said to him, "Pass this kid, he's ugly." My competitor passed me right before the finish line. I was not ugly, I was just slow. And of course, I'll never forget when I was given the opportunity to run at the state cross-country meet and ended up beating just 7 other runners. Despite all these failures, I never stopped following my passion. I never stopped giving my best. Because you see, sometimes in life, you can give your best and become the valedictorian. Other times, you can give your best and come in 8th to last. Winston Churchill once said, "Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts." I believe these successes and failures in life will mold us and turn the class of 2016 into the men and women we are meant to become. We only fail when we stop trying, when we give something less than our best, when we choose to fail. For as long as we are passionate and give our best, positive results are sure to follow. As any cross-country runner knows, a 3.1-mile race is bound to have a lot of hills. Running up these hills is strenuous and discouraging, and some are so difficult they are given names such as killer, tiger, heart attack. At the top of the hill, our natural reaction is to slow down, catch our breath, maybe shed a tear. However, the best runners speed up at the top of the hill, fighting the pain in their body, knowing the race is far from over. In the past 13 years, we have enjoyed recess and field day, gone on numerous field trips, and lost a soccer ball or 2 on the roof of the elementary school. We spent a year as the kings of the intermediate school, only to lose it all like a rigged dodgeball tournament as we entered the awkward phase of middle school. Soon we were freshmen, reveling in the affectionate boos of the upperclassmen. Undaunted by our pink shirts, we could see the top of the hill, even if it felt like we were at the very bottom. And now, after Halloween parties and dance marathons, musicals and trips around the world, after championship wins and crushing defeats, after the great CM fire, where we all nearly lost our lives, we're finally at the top of a hill that we've been climbing for years. The temptation may be now to slow down and catch our breath, but with the whole race still in front of us, now is the time to surge ahead. Now is the time to run towards that which ignites passion in our souls. Now is the time to give nothing less than our very best. And now is the time to show the world what we are made of. Thank you, and may God bless the class of 2016.